to the Self-Made Auto Channel. Got this 2011 Chevrolet Equinox that got dropped off to us. Lady says that the wipers quit wiping. Heard a little noise, no more wipers. So we gotta check that out. Kind of verified the complaint on the way in. I turned them on, but nothing happened. So what we got here, 121, some change. Let me turn this heater off here. Everything's off. Oh, I hear something. Let me shut this dinger because that's all you guys can probably hear. Turn the radio off. Roll the window up, get rid of all the background noise. Oh. I think she got some window problems too. Let's fire this pig up. Give her a little more power. There she goes. Okay. Try this again. That key's on. All right, well, sounds like might be having a damaged linkage or something here. Usually the fastest way to tell if the linkage is broke on the motor is to strike the wipers. Yep, if you can do that, something has come unhooked. Now it's our job to figure out what it is. Eco-Tech. Maybe if we get a flashlight, maybe we can see down through the wiper cowl and see what our problem is. No, I can't really see much with the... Can't really see anything. Actually, I see some wire, I see a couple wires there, but this is all like a vent, air intake and whatnot and what have you. So probably what we ought to do is yank our wiper arms off there, get that cowl off there, and see if we can figure out what the story is. I guess it happened last night, and it we didn't have any freezing weather, so I wouldn't have thought they'd have been frozen or anything. We're gonna need a 15 mil. Those. Soaking wet. These ones with the longer arm on there, the longer section before the wiper pivot. Usually you can get these off without any special tools. Just kind of wiggle them a little. They'll come right off usually. So we'll go ahead. It looks like there's some little push retainers here. Looks like the center fell out. Oh, dang it, I didn't hit the ground. Wouldn't be a Self-Made Auto commercial or show unless we were setting stuff flying here. We'll get it, don't you worry. There's that one and that one. It looks like we gotta pull these ones out here in the corner probably, which is this whole plastic piece here. Let me see if I can find that one I dropped. We're back in business. Okay. So I'll work the rest of these loose. Get these panels off. I'll just take this one off first to see if it's necessary to get, this back corner loose. And then if it is, we'll pull the one off the other side. But this way here we don't take off more than we have to. This has got like three retainers in it. Kind of folds here in the middle. That's what that little guy looks like. And our washer hose is over here, so yeah, we definitely had to get to this. Yep. Yeah, we're gonna take it off the other side for sure. I figured as much, but you never know. I suppose if we were real concerned, we could always look up the instructions too. But being that this one bends, if this one bends like the other one, we'll unhook the rubber thing here from it. See if we can't just do it like this. Bend that back out of the way. So that allows you access to the strut must be, and you know, for jobs like what we're doing. So now we gotta see if we can't figure out or have a look. See how this thing is attached to the lower part of the windshield cowl. So I suppose we could put that on there and then just tip that back, but it's only like 2 extra clips. Okay, it looks like a white push tab retainers. So let's get our wiper hose unhooked, reach up under there, see if we can't pop that cowl off without breaking anything, and see what really broke. This appears to be some kind of quick connect. Oh, it is. It's a windshield wiper hose quick connect. You just pinch the tabs and it comes undone. Well, that's pretty handy. Let's see if I can make my way up into this thing. There's one. Gotta be more. There's another one down there. That one's out. Another one over here. There's that one. Okay. They're all loose. Looks like it's still held on up here in the corner, so. It looks like a push tab. A little Christmas tree retainer right here. Oh, come on. Of course, you can't pry on the paint, you know. And they're so stinking flimsy that you can't do anything with them. I'm gonna get some, get something. See if I can get a pair of needle nose behind it so I can at least pinch on the shank on them. Oh, come on. These connectors are great, but they suck all at the same time because that's all you end up getting off, so there's the head of it. Get some side cutters. Well, you don't want to, the head's missing now. We can just pull that off. Slide that up and out. Alright, I suppose I've got to do it on the other side. So this is what I was working on the other side. Trying to get this one loose. This one's already cracked. I've never even touched it. So I don't know what you're supposed to do here. See, like I say, you can't pry against the paint. Well, you shouldn't. Yeah, they just fall apart. Ah, man, look at that. Sheesh. Thing is, I don't know if I have any retainers in stock that, have that big a, serrated part, whatever you want to call it. But the heads are so flimsy. Like I said, this one is already cracked. Is what it is, Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Slide this out. That little sucker. Oh, that little guy pops right up out of there anyways. You never know until you get it out, I guess. So these evidently can pop out. Sometimes with this plastic stuff, I just leave it well enough alone, you know. So the passenger side here looks like it's got a couple hooks on it. It actually pops out. But I don't know. It's either, you know, one little Christmas tree fastener or pop it out, however you decide. And I gotta pop it out again. I don't just leave it well enough alone. Like I say, it's pretty rubbery, pretty flexible, but we'll leave it just like it is, you know, here on the driver's side. This one looks like it has just like a single hook on it, you know, from the back side there. I don't know. We're just gonna leave it alone. I'll get a couple, just as easy for me to get a couple of these than it is to, you know, break that off or something. So now, we will get right to the nuts and bolts of it all here. We'll unplug our motor. We know that turns on. We can hear that changing speeds. We'll take our 3 bolts out there, take a 10mm socket really quick. We'll pull that little wiper transmission out of there. This is not even the right impact. Where are you going, little guy? Oh, right in front of my face. Zip that out of there. What do we got? Hey, it looks like we're missing something here. Unless this is one of the magic ones. Well, there's gotta be another part. Ah, there's your problem, lady. So here it is, the wiper transmission has popped apart. Yeah. So it barely pops on there. The little retainer or something must be all done retaining. Yep. Well, that's a pretty simple fix then. So there, technically that would work until it didn't, you know, until it fell off, which is what happened here. So plastic, fantastic plastic. That's what happened. Remember back when you were a baby and they used to have the 2 metal half moon pieces you bolted together? But this says module assembly, WS, it's a Mitsuba. That means Chevrolet. So what we have to do now is see if we can get just this wiper transmission, or if you have to buy the whole motor and front half of the car. We'll go check it out. Well, they don't make it aftermarket. You know, can't get it at Napa or Vance or anything like that. So I got one coming from Chevrolet. They got one in stock. So it must be kind of a common issue. The little plastic retainers that the heads popped off, $4.04 each. So needless to say, I'm gonna find an alternative there. I'm gonna look through my collection of them and see if I have any that'll fit that. If not, then, you know, we gotta do what we gotta do. We gotta fix it. Can't just leave it. So pick up on this in just a minute when the part shows up. And that was pretty quick, right? So here it is, right from Chevy. That's the part number up top there. We got that little guy. I don't know where it's from, but whatever, doesn't matter as long as it works. There's our brand new one. Feels smooth. So now what we have to do is take this one off, swap it over, I guess. Just kind of move our linkage out of the way here. Looks like a 10 mil on these wiper motor nuts, bolts, whatever. That came right out. Piece of cake. Let me get this oriented here so we don't goof this up. That looks about right. Take our old one here. Move this out of our way if we can. What we ought to do is take this off. Clean all the old junk out of that rubber. Clean off that stud before we go popping the new one on, which is pre-packed with brand new grease. I think we've got all the old grease cleaned out of that. Got the stud wiped off. This is just kind of rust or tarnish or something from this rubber on the bottom here. I'm not too awful worried about that. The stud's nice and clean and wiped off. Now we'll take that linkage. Let's see. I guess it doesn't matter. It's going to matter which way that is? I don't think so. Man, I think that should just pop on there for us. I would have thought I would have heard a defined click. Must be not. Yeah, I assume it's on all the way. It didn't click. I'm gonna get a pair of pliers and just squeeze it just a little bit here. Rather be on the safe side. Oops. Yeah, it's got to be on all the way. Well, it didn't feel like much when I was pushing it. Well, that's got to be it. Yeah, it doesn't just pop back off, so we'll stuff it on there and get it in the neutral position, and turn the key on and off, and call it a day. Oh, let's see what we can just go on with something like this, right? Got 3 bolts. There. Torque this one down. That looks good. We'll just check it out real quick. If it works. There they are, working like a champ. Then I'll shut it off and let them go to their park position. Shut the key off and we're good. We'll take and get our cowl put back on. I think for the sake of assembly, I am going to pop these little corner wing pieces off. If we can get this one off without any damage. Okay, so there's the one on the driver's side. So that'll help us lay this up in here, hopefully. I mean, not that it came out hard, but I think this way here we can just kind of stick it, straight on now, essentially. Get the little piece of it lined up. Almost knocked that over. Okay. One more over here. There's that one. Hook up our wiper quick disconnect. I'll show you that up close. And I'll show you these. We'll do these little wings. I don't know what you call them. So I did the one on the driver's side. So they've got like this little lip on them. You gotta kind of feed it up under the fender. Because it's gonna go right in the corner of the fender. And then the other little rubber lip is gonna go behind the glass there. Kind of hard to explain. You click it in. Really not too difficult. But you'll kind of understand if you're doing one. Just got little lips that go up underneath the fender here. And once you get it all lined up, then you can click it back into the bigger cowl piece. I assume. Yep. I guess that's it. And then I got a new little plastic retainer. A little easier style to remove than the little push down one that we had, the little Christmas tree retainers there, so that'll work just fine. This is our wiper hose quick disconnect. Like I say, you just had to pinch the tabs on it to get it apart, so I assume it just clicks. Yeah, it just clicks back together. Oops, almost forgot. This rubber, put over that hook, that's it. I think all we have left is our wiper arms here. Let's see. This must have been the passenger one. Sometimes it'll say on it. Yep, it's got P. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Right inside there, it's got a P. This one has, I don't know if you can see it up in there or not, but this one has a D on it, so P and D. P's for right. Let's stick them on. I see there's no marks on this windshield to line up the wiper arm. Sometimes there is. Sometimes if you look at your glass, you'll actually have marks where you're supposed to line up your wiper blades. So we'll just have to guess on this one a little. Right now they're in the park position. We'll just we'll do what looks right. How's that sound? And then we'll just barely tighten them up. We'll make sure they function, and then we'll torque it to factory specs as usual. We should be good. That looks good there. That looks good there. Let's see how they work. See, this one's coming over right here to the A-pillar. That's a little too much. That's too much! It's not hitting, but you go down the road with the wind, it'll probably make it come over. Yeah, it comes over in wax. Yeah, we gotta move that a little bit. Over down just a smidge. Well, I moved him down just a whisker. I don't know if you can see the difference there or not. There we go. Yeah, I think we're good. So we're missing this on high by about pinky width. I think that's probably factory. Yeah, so yeah, we're not going to hit that pillar now. I think it looks good. So now that they're right, I went ahead and torqued them. We'll put these little caps back on. Let's see, we got all our clips in, all the little rubbers are on. Everything's good to go. That's it. There's our little corner fix on the driver's side. So So I don't know if they have to come off or not. Probably if I did it again, I just do it the same way. Just get them off. That way you're not trying to fidget, you know, underneath them to get them broke loose and end up breaking something. Well, there you have it. Kind of a weak video. Something gonna be something sweet, but wiper transmission, Chevy Equinox. Kind of a piece of cake. 100 and some bucks though. Pretty spendy. I don't know, $160, $170 or something. For a piece of plastic. Kind of nice if somebody came out with a fix for that. I don't know. Seems like some aftermarket company would pick up that little bushing of some sort. But I don't know. I checked Advanced Napa. You know, they all carry the same crap anyways anymore, so it doesn't matter. But that's that. That's how you do it. Sort of. Consult your manual if you want to do it the right way, though. That's all I can say. So thanks for watching. Check us out, Facebook, Google+. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't done that. Want to stay up to date with our weekly publications, we'd appreciate that. And you won't miss an episode and all the action that happens here. You never know what's going to happen. Ever. I never know what's going to happen. So subscribe, stick around, check us out. Thanks for watching.